So those are some shots of your university, and I hope they bring back some happy memories of your time here. Now, the main reason for making this video is to record your graduation. Today, you join the graduates of the university, and at the moment, those are about 80,000 in all. Moreover, they come from all countries, and they're now spread in all corners of the world. So this is a university, not just a university of the United Kingdom, but a university that is recognized worldwide. It is a large university and an important one, and in graduating from it, you've done well. We, of course, like all other universities in the United Kingdom, are at the moment under some pressure. Society is wishing its universities to change, and the University of Manchester is no exception. So continuously, we have to move forward to adapt to what is required and to abandon what is no longer required. We believe we're doing that. But there are one or two things that remain constant and can't be changed. We, when we educate our students from this university, are very keen that they should be able to do various important things. They should be able to marshal fact, develop argument, and above all, I think, have a regard for the truth. And we hope we've done that as far as you're concerned. But enough of all that. Now on to the video of the graduation itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony for the conferment of degrees. The degrees that will be awarded today are the culmination of many years of hard work and are the recognition of high academic achievement on the part of the graduates. And each of you, waiting rather nervously, I expect, to be admitted to your degree, can be justly proud of what you have achieved. But I'm sure that you would recognise, as your teachers recognise, the importance of the support and encouragement that you have received from your family and friends. And that is why the university values these congregations so much. Today, we have an opportunity to share with your parents and grandparents, husbands or wives, our common pride in your success, and to join with them in offering you our warmest congratulations. For most of you, today's ceremony formally ends the period in which you have been students. From now on, you will be applying what you have learnt, or you will be exercising your minds in modes of thought developed while you were learning. The great value of higher education is the training that it provides by the discipline of studying a subject in depth or in breadth, coupled with the need to be analytical and critical of the received wisdom. These days, there is developing a rather distressing tendency to classify courses into vocational and non-vocational, with the implied view that the first is good and the second is bad. But both have their place, because both can provide that rigorous training which is the characteristic of higher education. The distinction between vocational and non-vocational is in many ways a false one. The important thing is to have learned how to learn and how to combine imagination with rigor. This capacity to combine an open mind with a facility for constructive criticism will be even more important in the future. For most of you, today's ceremony will not mark the end of your process of learning. Some of you will go on to study for further formal qualifications. But even if this is not your way forward, the pace of change in society is so rapid that you will need to learn and relearn many things in the course of your careers. Continuing education and professional retraining will be crucial aspects of your personal and professional development in the years ahead. Today, you become members of 2 international fellowships. You become a graduate of this great university with its high reputation and historic traditions. And in becoming a graduate, you will be linked by ties of sentiment and history to those graduates who have preceded you and those who will follow. We very much hope that you will maintain those ties by your membership of the convocation of the university. In addition, you will become a member of that fellowship that consists of scholars in your own subject or profession, a fellowship in which the subject is more important than the nationality of those forming the fellowship. This university prides itself on the fact that it is a full-service university of international repute. And today, we can see something of what that means. And sitting before me, waiting eagerly for me to finish, no doubt, we have graduates from the Faculty of Business Administration, the Manchester Business School, and from Management Sciences in the Faculty of Technology in the University of Manchester Institute of Science and Technology. Now, whatever your specialisation, you will have been taught by distinguished scholars, men and women whose reputation and standing are widely acknowledged and modestly borne. But even the diversity represented here today is just part of the university. A university that contains, amongst others, large faculties of arts, science, and medicine. This breadth and the expertise which supports it are the very essence of what a university stands for. But in addition to its determination to maintain its reputation for teaching and research across the full spectrum of academic disciplines, the university is aware of and tries to respond to its responsibilities to the local community and to the nation as a whole, through further education and training, industrial liaison, research consultancy, and public service. We hope to contribute something to improving the society in which we all live. The country, indeed the world at large, is faced with major challenges. Problems of inequality and social injustice, of technological change, of competing ideologies and of economic uncertainty. It is our hope that through the education you have received here, not only will you have achieved personal fulfillment, but you will find yourselves better able to make a contribution to some of these problems. Bear this in mind as we all offer you our warmest congratulations and our best wishes for your future happiness and success.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Fiona Margaret Wilson.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Madeline Lois Duff.
I admit you. Well done.
Thomas Edward Phillips.
I admit you. Well done.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Masters of Business Administration in the Faculty of Business Administration, Richard Keith Fairfield.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit you to the degree of Master of Business Administration. Well done.
Hamida Hayata Adkins.
I admit you. Well done.
Peter Stewart Adlington.
Well done, Peter.
Alan William John Anderson.
Well done, Alan.
Vivian Baker.
Well done, Vivian.
Stephen Paul Bown.
Well done, Stephen.
Hugh Bradford.
Well done, you.
Barry Norman Charnley.
Well done.
Weng Chan Chia.
Well done.
Eva Elizabeth Deirdre Clarendon.
Well done.
Dawn Pauline Clift. Adrian Eric Costain.
Well done.
Roger Allen Crook.
Well done.
Mark Adrian Curry.
Well done.
Robin John Davis.
Well done.
Thank you.
Timothy John Deeprose.
Well done.
Anthony Harbour Diggle.
Well done.
Julian Hamilton Dodd.
Well done.
Thank you. William Anthony Edwards.
Well done.
Peter Dominic Maxwell Eru.
Well done.
Alexander George.
Well done.
Paul Francis Gord.
Well done.
William Ernest Graham.
Well done. Thank you.
Caroline Elizabeth Gray. Stephen William Hallam.
Well done.
Thank you. Noriaki Higashide.
Well done.
Kunimasa Himeno.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Seneca Ranjan J. Singh.
Well done. Thank you.
James Michael Joy.
Well done. Thank you.
Theodorus Kaladonis. Kevin John Mark Keane.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Makoto Kireya.
Well done.
Beng Yan Lai. Kim Seong Lee.
Well done.
Nicholas William Lighton.
Well done.
Helen Ann Lockyer.
Well done.
Joaquim Maria Luis Gomez.
Well done.
Hui Sing Ma.
Well done.
Andrew Peter Makepeace. Mark Melling.
Well done.
Colin Bruce Miller.
Well done.
Nicholas John Morley.
Well done. Thank you.
Jonathan Torquil Nicholson.
Well done.
Nikolaos Papachronopoulos.
Well done. Thank you.
Karelias Papanastasio.
Well done. Thank you.
George Pasaris.
Well done. Thank you.
Lynette Cara Peters.
Well done.
Carlo Piccolo.
Well done, Carlo.
David Jonathan Poisson.
Well done. Thank you.
Raymond Colin Previtt.
Well done.
Patrick Nai Ahin Kwaku.
Well done. Thank you.
Araba Quist.
Well done. Thank you.
Andrew David Rayner.
Well done.
Susan Richards.
Well done, Susan.
David William Ripley.
Well done.
David Christopher Roach.
You nearly didn't make it.
Timothy David Rosenberg.
Well done.
Thank you.
Ian Graham Sharp.
Well done.
Martin James Sharples.
Well done.
Alexander Mark Sowerby.
Well done.
Anthony Morris Sultan.
Well done.
Andrzej Florian Skakowski.
I wasn't going to come up unless you got it right.
Well, I'll still give you a degree just the same.
Excellent.
Else Suzanne van Leuven.
Well done.
Anastasi Vasakopoulos. Sorry.
You still want your degree, isn't it?
Yes.
Paula Monica Williams.
Well done.
Stephen Keith Wilson.
Well done.
Robin Charles Wood.
Well done.
Martin Richard Woodward.
Thank you very much.
Connor Thomas Wynne.
Well done.
Mr. Pro-Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Masters of Business Science in the Faculty of Business Administration, Rosemary Elizabeth Lucas.
I admit you to the degree of Master of Business Science. Well done.
Michael George Spencer. Alison Jane Wynott.
Well done.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Science, Elizabeth Helen Antrich.
I admit you to the degree of Master of Science. Well done.
Mark Blatherwick.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Ivan Robert Bloor.
Well done.
Thank you.
Jimmy Gareth Meheru Bayagagaya.
Well done.
Andrew John Chitty.
Well done.
David Leonard Jones.
Well done.
Dennis Hugh Jones.
Well done.
Ronald Hugh Jones. Paul Wing On Man.
Well done.
Vincent Wayne Mitchell.
Well done.
John Harris Napier.
Well done.
Marion Randall.
Well done.
Philibus Solomon Simpar.
Well done.
Christopher Anthony Spooner.
Well done.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Management and Chemical Sciences, Elizabeth Jane Oliver.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Well done.
Karen Ashcroft. Richard Joseph Brennan. Simon Charles Isherwood.
Well done.
Jonathan Ian Siddons.
Well done.
Douglas Scott Johnston.
Well done.
Peter Neil Johnston.
Well done.
Barbara Elizabeth Jones.
Well done.
Michael Keenan.
Well done.
Deepak Mistry.
Well done.
Nicholas James Philip Billsland.
Well done.
V.J.N. Shah.
Well done.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Management Sciences, Karen Elizabeth Bell.
Well done.
Philip Breer.
Well done.
Sheila Ann Creek.
Somebody's glad you got the degree, aren't they? Well done.
Jane Yvette Littman.
Well done.
Simon Richard Pilkington.
Well done.
Stephen Graham Sheffield.
Well done.
Rose Wen Zhu Xiao. Annette Christine Adams.
Well done.
Vicky Helen Bamford.
Well done.
Simon Andrew Barker.
Well done.
Stephen Ian James Bullock.
Well done.
Mandy Carless.
Well done, Mandy.
Joanne Elizabeth Catamole.
Well done, Joanne.
Emma Cam Man Chan.
Well done, Emma.
Jane Felicity Cook.
Well done, Jane.
Christine Corbett.
Well done, Christine.
Thank you.
Catherine Ann Darley.
Well done, Catherine.
Michael James Martin Dodd.
Well done.
Karen Bridget Dummer.
Well done, Karen.
Peter John Entwistle.
Well done, Peter.
William Christopher Fernandez.
Well done. Yes, nearly.
Sarah Denise Gibbs.
Well done.
Jonathan Ian Goodman.
Well done.
Derek Vincent Hassel.
Well done.
Simon Richard Hawkes.
Well done.
Jacqueline Josephine Hendley.
Well done, Jeffrey.
Melissa Fiona Hogg.
Well done, Melissa.
Andrew Richard Holton.
Well done.
Catherine Jane Houston.
Well done, Catherine.
Thank you.
Hazel Ann Jackson.
Well done, Hazel.
Ole Hartvig Nissen Johansson.
Well done.
David Andrew Kelly.
Well done.
Julian Kirschner.
Well done.
Penelope Knight.
Well done, Penelope.
Ching Ching Lau.
Well done.
Gary Frayne Lee.
Well done.
Christina Wendy Lee.
Well done, Christina.
Richard Neil Levin.
Well done.
Andreas George Loiseau.
Well done.
Dominic Paul Liddon.
Well done.
Gary John McCausland.
Well done.
Susan Margaret McCaubrey.
Well done, Susan.
Michael Jacob Marks.
Well done.
Lisa Rachel Milner.
Well done, Lisa.
Chun Man Poon.
Well done.
David Neil Preston. Deborah Jane Quance.
Well done, Deborah.
Jonathan William Rayner.
Well done.
Karen Reed.
Well done, Carol.
Joseph David Roseman,
Well done.
Sarah Anise Safiruddin,
Well done, Sarah.
Jitesh Shah,
Well done.
Michael David Scholl, Catherine Elizabeth Shreve,
Well done, Catherine.
Deborah Ann Smith,
Well done, Deborah.
Leslie Ann Smith,
Well done, Leslie.
Neil Martin Stahl,
Well done.
Belinda Tracy Stirk,
Well done, Belinda.
Suzanne Nicola Taylor,
Well done, Suzanne.
Anne Elizabeth Vinall,
Well done, Anne.
Jan Eric Volking,
Well done.
Yatin Narendra Wadwana,
Well done.
Michael John Wallace, Alison Jane Watts,
Well done, Alison.
Gregory David Webb,
Well done.
Nigel Leslie Webster,
Well done.
Caroline Ann Yates,
Well done, Caroline.
Charles Jeremy West Audrey,
Well done.
Alan James Beer,
Well done.
Helen Barbara Elizabeth Browning,
Well done, Helen.
Philip John Burrow,
Well done.
Adam Gary Kalman,
Well done.
Jeremy Gordon Camberg,
Well done.
Wan Lung Chow,
Well done.
James Joseph Cotton, Richard John Walter Crouch,
Well done.
Simon Henry Davis,
Well done.
Sarah Jean Decent,
Well done, Sarah.
Anne-Marie Delaney,
Well done, Anne.
Helen Amanda Dutton,
Well done, Helen.
Julie Patricia Eden,
Well done, Julie.
Nicholas Everett,
Well done.
Mary Y. Sum Fan,
Well done, Mary.
Mark John Foster.
Well done.
Stephen Johann Fritzo.
Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Stephen Derrick Getting.
Well done.
Marie-Louise Griffin.
Well done, Marie.
Robert Jonathan Garwood Grove.
Well done.
Edward John Hart.
Well done.
David Hassel.
Well done.
Roger Andrew James Haydock.
Well done.
Stephen Paul Heathfield.
Well done.
Andrew Holmes. Melissa Kate James.
Well done, Melissa.
Jonathan Philip Jones.
Well done.
Mark Richard Kentisbeer.
Well done.
Ian Malcolm Kerr.
Well done.
Paul Roger Kiernan.
Well done.
Andrew Mark Kingham.
Well done.
Joanne Elizabeth Kirkbright.
Well done, Joanne.
Philip Patrick Kissane.
Well done.
Gary Simon Link.
Well done.
Robert Duncan Mansfield.
Well done.
Lee Christian Mowell.
Well done.
Thank you.
Julie Elizabeth Monroe.
Well done, Julie.
Sophia So Yu Ng.
Well done, Sophie.
James Christopher O'Donnell. James Anthony Oswald.
Well done.
Warren Ashley Persky.
Well done.
Simon Anthony Pinnington.
Well done.
Gerard Nicholas Ratcliffe.
Well done.
Mazar ul Haq Sarwar.
Well done.
Jan Trieg Skolmley.
Well done.
Catherine Wing Suen So.
Well done, Catherine.
David James Stokes.
Well done.
Helen Pauline Thomas.
Well done, Helen.
Pui Fu Soi, Oliver Mark Wheatcroft, Nicholas Malcolm Donaghy, Jennifer Michelle Heather Gonzalez,
Well done, Jennifer.
Paul Cock Heine,
Well done.
Martin James Kavanagh,
Well done.
Thanks, William.
Rupert Mapplebeck, Suzanne Elizabeth Morton,
Well done, Suzanne.
Catherine Frances Murphy,
Well done, Catherine.
Andrew Richard James Foster,
Well done.
Mohammed Rafiq Sidat,
Well done.
just a moment. And finally, Mr. Pro Vice-Chancellor, Axel Kvist.
They always say last but not least, you know, Hilda. That's the thing to remember. Salvasit Universitas Nostra Mancuniensis hoc precantes consugamus.
So now you're leaving the university and going out to start a career in the world. We here in the university wish you the very best of luck. We're sure you'll do very well. When you graduate, as you've just done, you join a body of university graduates called Convocation. This body serves two purposes. First of all, it allows us to keep in touch with you, and we do this by the publication from time to time of a magazine, which we call Manchester Graduate. It'll tell you what's happening in the university, what's new, what's going on, how we're changing, how we're keeping up with the times. But we also want you, through Convocation, or indeed by contact with your old professors and tutors, to let us know what you're doing, how you're getting on in the world, what your experiences have been. This is very interesting to us. Please don't neglect to do it. So now, the world awaits you. Good luck.